All I could think about while driving back home from work today is I gotta say one thing to you. Sell it. Just sell it. Look, it's your boy, Poppy, no FOMO. What I try to do here is try to rationalize with some people when it comes to investments. I'm a 45-year-old guy who kind of seen a couple things. I've been investing in stocks all my life. I've dabbled in crypto mining. I've owned crypto for quite some time, almost a decade. And I happen to be a Pokemon collector as well. And what I try to do is identify certain cycles and talk about those cycles and how related they are, regardless in whatever investment vehicle or investment you have out there. And currently, I'm kind of concerned with Pokemon investors. Why? There's a lot of people who haven't been able to buy stocks. There's a lot of people who were too nervous about buying crypto or didn't know how to get into buying crypto. There's some people that could never had the opportunity to buy rental properties to make money on them. But there's a lot of us out there who have, for some reason or another, have collected Pokemon. Whether it was when we were small children, ripping packs, playing cards with our whomever friends at the cafeteria, or for some reason when you became older, you just wanted to buy some sealed products. Okay? Guess what? You're lucky. You've won. You've won. Okay? You've won. And let me tell you, there's a phrase in the stock market and investments that should always be remembered. Okay? Bulls make money. Bears make money. But pigs, they get slaughtered, people. You get them in the morning with your ham and eggs at Waffle House. Okay? They get turned into bacon. Those people who walk around with stories about like, hey, yeah, I had a lot of that stuff and I could have sold it. I could have sold it and gotten this, but I held on to it for too long. Guess what? Your Pikachu peepee is about to get slapped out there, boys and girls. Let's become winners. Let's be winners. Okay? A lot of you out there are going to be Rayquazas with their head chopped off, wobbling around on the floor. Just hurt that you missed out on an opportunity. Okay, so let me not get you confused. I'm not saying get rid of everything. Okay? I'm not talking to you scalpers out there. I'm talking to the people who have held on to some collection. For those who, for some reason, really got into the FOMO and bought stuff in January, February, March, April. I'm asking you people out there that don't have warehouses full of stuff, that have just a corner, half a room of stuff, who knows, to just sell a little bit. Take a win. Prance around at work and talk about you got free gas money from that have just a corner, half a room of stuff, who knows, to just sell a little bit. Take a win. Prance around at work and talk about you got free gas money from selling a Charizard card or a sealed product. Live that life, take that win. Ultimately, what I want to do today is just show you a couple things, some charts real quick. Then I decided to ask ChatGPT because, again, remember, my thing is trying to compare current market hype across different things. Okay? And guess what? We human people, we do the same thing all the time. It's human nature. It's rinse, wash, repeat. Rinse, wash, repeat. Something goes up, we get excited, we buy, we hold on too long, and you never get to sell, and you're just holding on to sad stories. Okay? Again, I'm not a professional content creator. I'm just a guy who decided to get a camera up and talk to you guys. So my navigating of OBS, really not the best. Any case, so I got some things up. Let's say for some reason you got into ETBs, Pokemon Center ETBs. And you went ahead and pick up this little jolly Snorlax over here back then for $100. Today, there's a chance you could sell it for $9.39. People, you got responsibilities. You got some grown-up dreams out there. Sell it, celebrate, buy a drink, take your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your children out to the movies. If you got like 2 or 3 of them, sell 1 or 2. Markets come back. Markets come back. Will it go back to 100? Who knows? I don't believe so. But if it gets to $200, $300, you can buy them back. And this cycle will come back again. Who knows when? But it'll come back. Okay? If you were able to pick it up for $225, sell it. $343, sell it. $500, sell it and take the win. What's our next exhibit here? Pokemon Center ETB. Now, of course, I'm selectively picking some stuff. Not everything has gone up, but a majority of people who just jumped in the last 9 months, this is the kind of stuff they're holding on to. So let's say you got a Pokemon Center, you picked it up for $270. You FOMO'd in. Prismatic Evolution was the thing to get. It came out for $397. I know there's some people who got it out there for that price, right? Because the hype got you. But if you got it for $260, $248, $219, that means you've rolled this wave 3 times down. 3 times down. And now it's going for $339. If you got 3, sell 1. If you got 4, sell 2. Take the win. Okay, go on eBay and TCB player and take the win. All right, what's the next one? That's the Rivals. No one saw it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it blowing up like it did. $267. If you were lucky to get it at $180 or exclusively from Pokemon Center at retail price and you have more than 4, guess what? You need to question your intelligence if you are not deciding to sell 1 or 2. Do you like to win? I like to win. I want people winning with me. I don't want people sad out there like a wet Pikachu in a corner just shivering, wishing he would get dried up with some green dollars. Because that's what we're getting here, okay? I will switch that cardboard for some dollars because I got a mortgage to pay, people. I know you would enjoy paying a mortgage with some wins. Okay? That's the greatest thing. You're right. You were right to pick up some stuff. You were right in February to buy that scalper priced Pokemon thing. Enjoy the win. What's the next one? Next one, because I don't want to go on a tangent. Your time is important. My time is important. That's the Rivals. No one saw the booster box. People, receipts. Got 4 of them. Okay? Got 4 of them. One of them I was lucky to pick up retail for $169. I was kind of regretting with the second one. I got FOMO'd in March, and I picked it up. Not March, excuse me. What am I talking about? In June, and I picked some for $246. Okay, $323. I'm taking a win. Okay, this one's going out in the mail today. The second one's going out in the mail tomorrow. All right. Guess what? That's a couple tanks of gas for me. Do I need it? No. It's good to have. I like to win. It's a good bar story. So in any case, I mentioned before, I've been in different markets, stocks, crypto, GPU mining, and now Pokemon. And so I decided, you know what? Let me use the power of ChatGPT to compare this current Pokemon hype to GPU mining, GPUs exclusively. Remember that, no one can get a hold of a GPU. So I say, okay, no one can get a hold of a GPU then. Now you can pretty much get it. No one can get a hold of Pokemon now. And now, when will that happen again? Will it happen again? So I asked ChatGPT, compare the scalping of GPUs versus the recent scalping of Pokemon. So, it took about a minute and 14. It's amazing the data you can get. And some people have ChatGPT free. I pay for the subscription model. I can't tell the difference, but it still gives me some good data. Any case, so GPU market was 2020 to 2022, and now Pokemon's 2020 to now in waves. All right. So what caused each of the scalper cycles? If you're not familiar with GPUs, they're the little graphics cards. It's one in a lot of people's computers. Definitely, if you're a YouTuber, you've got a GPU card. Any case, so back then it was like the 3090s, the 3080s, 3070s. No one can get a hold of them. The scalpers were just buying them all over the place because they were selling it to miners. Okay, back then there was a cryptocurrency called Ethereum, and you can get money by putting as many GPUs on a power grid as possible, and you got ching, 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 and you get that crypto money. Okay, you get that internet magic money. All right. What's happening with the Pokemon cycle, right? Ever since Prismatic Evolution has been printed out, ever since 151 has been printed out, scalpers have just been going crazy, gobbling up because there's a lot of people FOMOing out there wanting to get Pokemon. Okay. Supply constraints. It's simple. You always have demand shock and you got supply constraints. It's economy 101, excuse me. Foundry capacities, logistics, the pandemic back then. And then now it's printing capacity, distribution, anti-bot systems not working. Okay, if you were, Walmart was crazy dropping Prismatic yesterday, and I only got one. That just tells me they had to flood the market so much with the surging Sparks bundle that they had that I only got one. What's that telling you? Any case. And then botting, like I mentioned already, the bots are just insane, right? So when you were buying GPUs or trying to get GPUs, those bots were picking them up and they could sell on the secondhand market for 1.5 to 300% over MSRP. Today, with Pokemon, is 1.5 to 2x at launch for particular SKUs. Not everything's going up. If you picked up Black Bolt in the pre-order market for 280, I'm sorry, you're down. You're down. But hold on to it. Eventually, it'll come back up. So don't feel too bad about it. But let the other ones that are winning right now sell some products and we win. Okay? Look, this is rinse, wash, and repeat. It's human nature. We all get excited. We want to follow the trend. We eat up all day. Some people go crazy and use their credit cards and they get into debt with some of this stuff. Guess what? If you did that, you need to sell some. You need to sell some because it's going to catch up to you. It does not work that way. So sell some. If you got some with debt, sell some. If you got some multiple sealed boxes or even singles, sell it. Enjoy the win. Take the win. Poppy No FOMO doesn't want you to miss out. I want chest up high with great stories that we were able to do something that most people won't be able to do. Why? Because we didn't FOMO. We took profits. We got some liquidity. And the real win is when you come back to when the cycle drops and you're able to pick up 2 or 3 times more of what you sold. That's the ultimate goal, people. It's not going away. The printers are going to be churning. So, any case, I hope I didn't take too much of your time. Again, if you like the channel, if you like what you heard, you know what? I don't even care. Subscribe. Maybe come back. Let me take some more of your time. Leave some comments down below if you agree with me, disagree with me, if you want me to comment on some other additional markets. But in case, Poppy No FOMO, next time I'll see you, it'll be about whatever.